I've seen at least one take that's like, this is a Game of Thrones for the girls and the gays, partially because of Peter Claffey
Sure.
and because of many of the other attractive men like Sir Lionel, for example. And it's interesting to think about it that way. And I do think that this show is a lot about finding your own path through masculinity because it's about being a knight and what knighthood means. And in the world of this show, that is analogous to the way that men navigate their own masculinity in today's society and the ways that Dunk chooses what he wants to take from his mentor, Sir Arlen, and what he wants to leave behind, and what he wants to take from somebody like Lionel Baratheon and what he doesn't want to take. And he's kind of thrust into this situation at this tournament. And he's like, I don't really know what the fuck I'm doing, but I just got to keep trying and try to keep moving forward and try to be a good person. That's part of the reason why it's so compelling. And I wonder, I mean, I'm speculating here, but I wonder if that's part of the appeal, is just like this kind of non-toxic depiction of masculinity being a draw.
Yes. For me, that is part of what I like about this show. I think like the knights that we experienced in the other Game of Thrones television shows were just like all consumed with their appearance in society and their appearance of being genteel and morally upright, but actually none of them were that. And so I like that Dunk is just like a chill, nice, not narcissistic man who's just trying to do the right thing. It's refreshing.
And this is, I'm not the first person to say this in the
It's like
Game
a
of
return of
Thrones
the hero.
fandom, but Brienne is a classic parallel to Dunk, right?
Yeah. Although she's a little highfalutin compared to
That's
to
true.
Dunk.
She's highborn. She's highborn, and Dunk is lowborn.
Yeah.
But she also, I shouldn't say also, we don't know whether or not Dunk was actually knighted. That's an important point of context.
Right.
But we do know that Brienne was not knighted, even though she was acting as a knight to Renly and then Catherine and then a few other people after that.
Imposter.
But she also, despite not being an actual knight until she was knighted by Jaime, she was still like the most honorable knight in the show. The same way that Dunk, even though he's lowborn and may not have even been knighted by Sir Arlen, is like the most honorable knight in this show. So I think there are some parallels there, and George R. R. Martin has made some comments that maybe they're actually related somehow. Like,
okay,
Brienne is a
all right.
descendant of Dunk.
This is a lot. I don't know about that, but okay.